Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into the 7th episode of What If, my favorite Marvel show so far, and this episode did not disappoint. I, I don't even know how to explain this episode. It was just fun. From all the depressing episodes that we've had about worlds coming to an end and a zombie apocalypse and then Thanos at the end, and then to have just this, which was just like the complete polar opposite of that. Like, it was like a love story wrapped in a fairy tale. It felt very cartoony, like it was like an actual animated show, but with the cast from the movies. It was just so fun. Like, genuinely fun. I could see why some people won't like this episode, but honestly, I thought it was really good. I really just love seeing everyone pop in, from anything from Guardians to Thor movies, and even like just seeing Captain Marvel as well. Like, just so much of this I was just really shocked by. Like, going into this, I did not expect that at all, to see all of the Guardians. I don't know why Star-Lord wasn't there. Same with Gamora. We saw everyone else there, so I thought that was pretty strange. Searcher as well. I really enjoyed seeing him back and like flirting with the Statue of Liberty. I thought was really funny. But I loved it. I really did. I was smiling the whole time. It was great. Twist after twist. I guess I should have said up at the top, the episode is What If Thor Was an Only Child? And I guess they spoiled him, but also just they paid too much attention to him, I guess, and just never really let him grow up. And I thought that was just so interesting. And I don't know why, but he just reminded me so much of Prince Charming. Maybe it was the amount of times that he said mother.
Thank you, Mother. Mother?
Mary, a talking horse.
I don't know anything about horse gods.
I just felt like it was Prince Charming. And I really had a lot of fun with that. And seeing that world from a different take, I think, was really fun, as well as seeing Loki was great. I really enjoyed that. Like, seeing him as a frost giant, I thought was really cool. I loved it. Like, it was just fun, and just seeing them like still be friends, and even like the concept of like the fact that the Nine Realms, I guess, are at peace just because of specifically with Jotunheim and returning Loki when he was a child to Laufey. Like, I just think that's so interesting, and to see them still grow up but be friends, and even the Warrior 3 with Sif, and it was just fun. And seeing Shield, seeing Howard the Duck as well. Like, people are gonna come out of this, they're gonna be like, we want a Howard the Duck movie with Darcy. Like, who would have thought? Like, I'm just kind of speechless. Like, the amount of stuff that we saw here with the Grandmaster, and like, it was great. I really thought it was just such a fun episode. Was it the best in terms of the story? Probably not, but I think that it was just a little bit of a fun thing. Like, even what happened to Fury, like the fact that Korg like threw him up into the air, and he hasn't woken up from his injuries. I love it. Like, it was just a fun episode to just see what if everyone came together and just had a galactic party. I think it was just fun. It really was. I thought there was going to be a twist villain or something like that, but there wasn't really anything. Like, I thought Loki was going to be evil, or that maybe he was the reason the last planet exploded or whatever, but it was fun. I enjoyed seeing Maria Hill here as well, being in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D., being the acting director. Thought that was cool, seeing Coulson back here, and as well as Romolo. It was really great. But Jane, like, I just love their chemistry, and I like seeing them here. I really love that aspect of it. I look forward to that in Thor, with Thor 4, and I'm so excited just to see that. And I love their dynamic here. I thought it was really cute, and just the fact that like it was this kind of like fairy tale love story, and it was also almost like Ferris Bueller, where he's got to get back home before his parents get home. Like, it was just so much of just taking these cool ideas and just kind of throwing them together and just having fun, which, again, that's probably like the 15th time I've said it, but it was a fun episode in terms of, the world. Yeah, it was kind of at stake for a bit, but it was just fun. that's the last time I'll say it in the whole video. But I really did enjoy their dynamic, and the fact that the Watcher said as well, just like, and as people say, like, and they lived happily ever after. And then Ultron showed up, and I'm like, yes, we're finally there. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm so excited to see Ultron, and the fact that we're kind of now setting this up as this interdimensional thing where Ultron is now here in this reality for whatever reason. I am so excited to see what is going on here and how that is going to play into the rest of the season with the crossover, which was in the very first trailer. I'm so excited about that. Yeah, the cast as well. I just want to touch on one thing, and I might do a separate video talking about this. Don't know what next week's episode is, but I do not believe that the What If episode with the Sicarian Iron Man is happening anymore. I believe we would have seen stuff for it. I think it's canceled. And when I saw the Grandmaster in the trailer last week, I thought potentially it was from that. I didn't expect it to be a global party. So, yeah, very interesting. I don't know what's happening. I don't think they would have gone out and got Jeff Goldblum just for like 2 or 3 lines. I really think he did record those lines. I remember him saying it was either that he recorded them with Robert Downey Jr. or just, I think he meant more like he recorded it with Iron Man. So I think that maybe it was scrapped or it's in season 2, but it's just fascinating. And when it comes to Lego as well, I'm trying to think of like a set that you could do here. I'm not really too sure what you could do. I really want that Loki. I think that would be really cool to get like a big sort of figure, maybe like Ant-Man or something like that, or a Giant Man specifically, I mean. But I'd love a Captain Marvel versus Thor set. I think that would be really fun to get. But besides that, I'm not really too sure. There's not many vehicles. I guess maybe you could have the Camper Van V included there on Midgard or Earth with Jane and Darcy. But yeah, I don't think there was really too many other things in terms of like locations. It would be difficult to do something specific, like a landmark or something that you would only do for that. But we'll have to wait and see. But I just, speaking of landmarks, I just remembered, and I wanted to mention this earlier, but I loved when he put the Leaning Tower of Pisa back. That's such a fun little Superman nod. I really appreciated that, but it was a really word I'm not going to say for the 20th time episode. It was just so interesting and just a breath of fresh air. Not that I needed it because I was loving everything so far, and I just think it was just such a contrast to everything else we've been getting, and I'm really excited to see more of Party Thor in the team up and everything like that. And I don't even know what next week's is, besides the fact that it probably has to do with Thanos Gamora, or she's a part of the crossover. So I'm not really too sure what next week's is going to bring. I'm so excited. We are in the end game now with these last 2 episodes. Cannot wait to see the Watcher actually get involved, probably. Cannot wait. So excited. I love this show so much. Anyways, everyone, what did you think of this episode? Do you have any thoughts on it? Do you have any ideas for Lego sets that you'd like to see? And what do you think about the last 2 final episodes? What are you thinking? But anyways, leave all your thoughts, your comments down below. I'd love to hear them all. But anyways, everyone, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all next week.